going to get ready to announce the starting lineup for Stillwater. We're waiting for the PA announcer for Corinth. It's Friday, February 24th, and it's a little bit warmer than it was 2 years ago when we were here. As the cheerleaders got here late, and they're just getting out on the field. Starting off, number 5, he's a junior, Andrew Barber. Number 23, sophomore, Matt Callahan.
Number 33, Bill Callahan.
Number 33, a senior, Bill Callahan.
The linebackers, number 47, Tyler Mason.
A freshman, number 47, Tyler Mason.
Number 54, Mark Donovan.
A senior, a captain, number 54, Mark Donovan.
55, Scott Mayo.
A senior, number 55, Scott Mayo.
The lineman, number 62, Ken Trendell.
A senior, number 62, Ken Trendall.
Number 66, Jason Lyons.
Another senior, number 66, Jason Lyons.
72, Brady Maher.
A sophomore, number 72, Brady Mahar.
Jake Rivers.
And a senior, number 83, Jake Reavers. Or is Jake a junior? Junior. Jake's a junior. Jake's a junior. And head coach,
Dan Barkham.
Dick Stepano. As we get ready for Corinth, here it comes with number... can't get his number. 81. Here, hold this. I got to write these down.
Jeremy Buck. The running back, number 40, Jason Simo.
81, 44, 69.
Hey, Brady. The quarterback.
Who's that last number? 40? I can't see. Yeah. That's number 2.
What's that, number 11?
11.
Number 70, Nick
Okay.
Couldn't tell that one.
I got it.
That's 71 right there coming out now.
running back, number 28, Jason Mulvey.
99.
I don't think I got a 99. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, I got most of them.
All right.
That's a start. Main thing, we got to get the quarterback and the running backs.
Yep.
No, that's the main thing. Where is the flag? I sign up 3 nights a week as it is. I won't sign up on Saturdays for the game. As we get ready for the coin toss here, Jason Lyons, Bill Callahan, and Mark Donovan are getting ready to walk out to center field with the 2 referees from our side, waiting for Corinth to get their players to come out for the flip of the coin so we can get this game started here in Corinth. It's a much better night than it was 2 years ago, as far as the weather goes anyways. It was freezing here, and we had snow spitting. It was so bad. Coming out for Corinth is number 11, John Hudak. As far as I know, he's one of their better players. Number 59. Can't find him on the program. Let's see. We got some other numbers out there. Jeff, you see any other numbers? You got number 44, is it? That's Casey Barden, another player that's supposed to be touted very highly by Corinth. We're waiting for the toss of the coin to see who will receive, who will kick. It's about 7:35 right now.
I got to go to work tonight after the game.
Lucky you. We gotta flip that coin or what? Here.
I don't know, it must be going over a few rules or something. They haven't flipped the coin yet. It doesn't look like it anyways. There we go right now with the coin flip. And it's a heads probably. Corinth looks like they've won the toss. And what they will elect to do, we'll find out in a couple seconds. Stillwater probably defend, looks like they're going to defend the goal to our left. And now is right. Corinth will receive.
Come on, boys, defense. Go. All right, take control.
As the captains from both teams shake hands, we get ready for the start of a varsity football game here between Stillwater and Corinth.
Let's go. Take it to 'em. Let's go.
They're making an announcement here about they're going to have a parents bus going for Corinth to the Tamarack game. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Sometimes some people don't want to drive to the game, and maybe we can bring that up to the Booster Club, and maybe they can go talk to the board about having a parents bus especially for the Granville game. That's a long ride.
Take a beer in that bus. You'll get a full sign.
No. Only water on the bus. As we get ready, the number one kicker, in my opinion, in the area, Dan Farrell, is out there ready to kick off for Stillwater. I'm a little biased, though. Out there right now is number 47, Tyler Mason, number 9, Mike Sapone, number 72, Brady Mahar. Number 23, Matt Callanan. Number 66, Jason Lyons is out there. Number 30. Okay, I don't have a number 30, so
Scott Johnson.
Scott Johnson. Okay, my program doesn't have it.
Didn't last week's didn't either.
Let's go, Jake.
Okay, number 35 out there is Pat Dooley. Number 57 is Logan Bentley. And number 83 is Jake Reavers. That's the starting 11 that will be on this kickoff team.
Yeah, nice question. Get it up in the wind here.
Come on, boys. Come on. Get it up in the wind.
Looks like Jason Celo is back deep for Corinth.
Let's go. Come on, team up.
Like to see this one go right into the end zone by Danny.
Let's go.
Doesn't get behind it that well, and he touched it. And that goes through the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. It wasn't pretty, but it was very effective.
Let's go, Danny. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Okay, working with me tonight on camera is Wayne Donovan, and also in the booth tonight is going to be Jeff Lilac. And Corinth will take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
Come on, show them what it is. Let's go.
I'll tell you, this is one thing Stillwater has done good all year long, at least in their first 3 and only games, is their defense has always stood up strong. So let's see how they do against Corinth on this first series right here. There's somebody really big for Corinth out there, number 3. Big in size anyways. Oh, look like there's a little movement back there. And play up the middle. Everybody moved to the right, but number 44 carried the ball for Casey Barden, who I said would be doing a lot of the duty, carried the ball at the time. I'm not sure who made the tackle for Stillwater.
47.
Number 47, that's Tyler Mason. He's only a freshman.
Yeah, Tyler's one of the better freshmen I've seen in this football program in a long time. He really makes things happen out there.
Okay, the quarterback is John Hudek. He goes back to pass early. He's got a man wide open in number 44, and
That'll be a little short, I think.
that's the Casey Barden who just ran the last play. Now it's a little short pass, and he picked up at least 7, possibly 8 yards on the play. Bringing up 3rd and 2. Clock is running at 11:07 left to go in the first quarter. The Corinth Tomahawks come out of their huddle.
Come on, defense.
Tight formation.
Come on, guys.
In motion.
moved
Boy, I'll
again.
tell you, he moved again, and again there was no flag, and it's going to be awful close to the first down. Awful close. If it's where I think they marked, it's going to be a first down by Corinth. Where they spot, they got a bad spot that time, Jeff. I think they got about maybe a half a foot. It's not at the line.
No.
They're going to measure. It's going to be that close.
Defense.
Big stand here early in the game, too. Stillwater likes to set the tone with their defense. Their defense been carrying them most of the year. If we can get a good stop here, get good field position.
Nice, Chief.
I'll tell you, this is going to be that close. I think they do have it the way the ball is. Now, I see the point of the ball right now. They may have it. It's going to be awful, awful close.
Looks like he's got.
He's short. And just what I said. What did I say? 6 inches? That's what it is. It's 6 inches. I'll tell you one thing. Let me tell you. What are they going to do? What is Corinth going to do deep in their own territory against a defense that have stood up all year?
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Going for it.
I think they're definitely going for it.
These guys are fourth downs a lot against Greenwich and Mechanic.
Stack all 11 guys up at the line right now. I got a feeling they'll run straight ahead here.
I'll tell you, they're pushing Mark Donovan almost right up on the line. Now they pulled him back a little bit. And maybe they're going to try to draw Stillwater offside. Maybe they're going to do something here, which, a possible motion penalty, anything could happen. I don't think they got it.
Ooh, no, boy, he got stuck.
They did not get it. They did not get it. Stillwater takes over. I think they may have lost a half a yard, Jeff.
Yeah, it looks it. I'll tell you, this Stillwater defense is playing one heck of a ball game already. Big stop early in the game. Stillwater already with the foot of Farrell. They're already looking good for some points early in the game.
I think Corinth was just trying to make a statement early in the game. Now they put it back almost to where the line of scrimmage. He almost gave him a first down on that when he marked it. And Stillwater breaks out of the huddle first time tonight on offense. In the backfield is Bill Callahan and Ryan Baisley. Wide right is number 21.
That looks like Chris Johnson.
Usually it's Chris Johnson.
That's what it looks like.
He's number 27. It goes up the middle to Callahan. He may have gotten 3 or 4 on the play.
Block, guys, got a block!
Yeah, this Stillwater looks like they're running right up the middle. Now got to get some good blocking up front.
I would have to say 21 is Chris Johnson. I'm not sure. He usually wears number 27, but we don't have a 21 down here, so I'm
That's the one that caught the center that caught the pass. That's Chris. I can tell by the way he's running.
Okay, Bill picked up about 3 on the play. It brings up 2nd and 7. McKeon at the quarterback. Oh, everybody on Stillwater moved. Oh, look. And we got a fumble. Nope.
Everybody else is going with the quarterback.
Yeah, that looked like a screwed up play right from the beginning there.
Come on, guys, let's get together! Come on!
The whole offensive line couldn't have got the wrong count on that one, could they?
I'll tell you, I'm surprised. I've seen 3 plays by Corinth, or at least 2 plays by Corinth and 1 by Stillwater, and there's no flags. No flags.
Come on outside, come on outside.
Picked up about 3 more, and that brings up 3rd and about 4 for Stillwater, and you almost expect to pass, but when you got Callahan and Baisley in the backfield, you can run the ball. He's got a man open. He's wide open. That's Bill Callahan. He's first down. Bill Callahan down to about the 9-yard line.
That was a nice play call right there. A nice safe pass. Give DJ a little confidence, and that'll get him started for the rest of the game. Good call by the coaching staff.
Okay, you got to give DJ a lot of credit, but boy, one thing you got to give a lot of credit to, and that's the offensive line, because DJ gets the time because of the offensive line.
He rolled out a little bit, too, to get by himself a little more time.
I think DJ's got to learn to do that instead of just hanging in the pocket. He likes to hang in that pocket. He moved a little bit that time, and he found Bill wide open. We're on about the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. McKeon gives it off to Baisley. He found a big hole. Touchdown, Ryan Baisley. Boy, has he been a workhorse this year. It's unbelievable.
No, I don't know much about this Baisley kid, but I'll tell you, every time I've seen him run the ball, he runs straight ahead, he runs hard, and he does some damage with the ball.
Well, I'll tell you, in the mechanical game, he was good for about 5 yards a pop. I mean, he just runs hard and he runs strong. It's unbelievable. Stillwater breaks on the scoreboard with 8:46 left to go in the first quarter, getting ready for the extra point by Dan Farrell.
Again, you got to give some kudos to that offensive line. They opened it up a little bit. Baisley took it straight ahead for the points.
Okay, as we're getting ready for the most important part of the kick is the snap. It's good. Snap. It's good. It's real good. That splits the middle. Dan Farrell. He could be one of the best kickers in Section 2 this year.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he's a soccer player, and he's got a good foot. And when I went to the first game and I saw him back there kicking off, I said, boy, that's an awful good move, because he's got that soccer-style kick.
Okay, with 8:41 left to go in the first quarter, it's Stillwater 7, Corinth nothing, and Stillwater gets ready to kick off once again after a big gamble by Corinth early in the first quarter, going for a first down with less than about 6 inches on their own 29-yard line, and they were held. as the Stillwater cheerleaders get ready to knock off their first 7 push-ups of the evening tonight. And getting ready to kick off for Stillwater is Dan Farrell.
Deep men are a little deeper this time for Corinth too after that first kick.
Number 41 is Mike Welterby. He's over in the corner. And number 40 is Jason Celo. As Farrell gets ready to kick off, he gets behind this one. It's going to go down to about the 5-yard line. Celo has the ball. Mahar's there, and
Fumble on the play.
fumble on the play. Stillwater takes over. Nice eyes, Jeff. I don't know. We got to get to some information. Who may have recovered the fumble on that?
I don't know. I saw everybody.
I'll tell you, Brady slowed him up, and then there was 2 other guys hit him after Brady slowed him up. Stillwater right back on offense.
Got a guy down, right here.
57. Logan Bentley.
Down, right here.
Everybody's looking for the injured player.
Red light on his helmet.
Logan Bentley, he's on the sidelines, but boy, you could see after the play was over with, he got hit.
Yeah, he rolled.
You know, he was hurt, and Stillwater's own EMT, Tad Baisley's looking him over right now. Ball is on about Corinth's 22-yard line, 1st and 10, Stillwater. I don't know who made the last pop that had sprung that football or who recovered the fumble.
And the boy Danny, way to kick the ball out there.
Once again, we'd like to ask all Corinth alumni if you have a
Bentley and
sign up.
Brady made the initial hit.
Right, I got new Brett Brady made the initial hit. I don't know who made it after that.
Take a look at the Tomahawk blankets and cushions that are on sale. Over behind the defensive line.
I don't know why Coach Stepano's out there right now. I don't know who used the timeout, if anybody at all used the timeout on that, but Coach Stepano was out on the field, so I don't know if Stillwater's being charged for a timeout or not. Stillwater breaks out of the huddle. 1st and 10 on Corinth's 22-yard line. In the backfield are Baisley and Callanan. I think wide left is Chris Johnson. Ball goes right to Baisley. Found another big hole. He's on his way. He's going to score. Touchdown, Ryan Baisley.
Boy, he got that initial hole opened up, and then he juked the defensive.
I'll tell you,
Boy, he juked the deep back, and he was gone.
He put some move on him. I think Coach Rylock would like to see him on the basketball team for a couple plays like that. That took all of about 1 play right there, and Ryan Baisley has his 2nd touchdown of the evening, and we've only played about 3.5 minutes here. I haven't heard any word from EMT Baisley on Logan Bentley on his injury or not, and Dan Farrell gets ready to kick the extra point. Like I said, the most important part here is the snap. It's a good snap. It's up. It looks real good. Man, does he boot that ball. That's the way you're supposed to kick an extra point, just like you're kicking a field goal. You don't take anything off. You go right through with the same motion. With 8:18 left to go in the first quarter, it's Stillwater 14, Corinth nothing. And Logan Bentley is back out on the field. That's a good sign.
If you can look at both sidelines right here, Stillwater is all pumped and ready to go, and Corinth is out there holding their heads already, walking around.
I'll tell you that. It's very, very early in the game. You know, it's hard to make any predictions. But, boy, I'll tell you, that call may have deflated Corinth going for that first night. Personally, you know, it was a gutsy call. You had a lot to, go on, especially when you're going against Stillwater. But I'll tell you, that could really have taken the air out of Corinth. We'll see. Like I said, we got an awful lot of ball game left to go here yet.
Barry Switzer come to mind on that call.
Barry who?
Exactly.
He's coaching Pop Warner, I heard, somewhere in Alaska.
That's where he belongs.
Dan Farrell getting ready to boot it once again. And it's going to be one of those hard kicks to hold on to. Number 41 has it for Corinth. And he may have a seam. And Mike Sapone on the hit.
Nice tackle.
That was led by Mike Sapone and number 35 for Stillwater, Pat Dooley.
Somebody rocked somebody over here.
Well, that was Jake Reavers. I wasn't paying attention. It was Jake was on that side where you're talking about, Wayne. And Corinth is going to take over on about their own 17-yard line, 1st and 10, with 8:11 left to go in the first quarter here. Tyler Mason running on the field at the last second here. Boy, they look like they had a man in motion again. And there's a wide open hole, and luckily somebody stayed home. And it was number 83, Jake Reavers. And looked like Bill Callahan also in on the tackle.
Yeah, I got about 6 on that play, 6 or 7.
That was a good run by Corinth. That's closer to 7, really. That was run by Mike Weatherby on the play.
All right, guys, let's go. Pick it up. Come on, Jason.
John Hudak is the quarterback for Corinth.
Play.
And Tyler Mason's one of the players in there for Stillwater, and number 66, Jason Lyons, at the bottom of the pile. Picked up about 2 on the play. And it's going to be an official's timeout for a measurement. It's going to be that close.
Measurement on the play.
And so they got about a foot to go here. But this is when Stillwater bears down.
Yep, Stillwater's defense has been causing all kinds of trouble out there. See if they can stop them again.
Come on.
Stillwater's packing in a little bit. Callahan right in the middle. And he definitely has the first down this time.
Come on, guys, come on.
Tackled by number 77, if I'm right. That's Todd McDonald.
Too much.
First
It
down.
must have been 47. All right, it is 77. Todd McDonald. First down for Corinth. Their first down of the game. Clock is running at 7:02. That tackle was definitely by Todd McDonald. Pass over the middle, and it's incomplete. And I'll tell you, he got that off just in time, Jeff. Jason Lyons was in his face. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Stillwater.
Yeah, put good pressure on the quarterback that time. Made him get rid of the ball quicker than he wanted to. Probably threw it a little short. Incomplete pass.
Okay, Corinth comes out again. They came out firing right away on first down, trying to mix things up a little bit. Boy, they got them all stacked up close, Corinth does. Bad. I didn't care for that snap too much. And he didn't get too much yardage either. He went sideways more than he went anything, Jeff. I wish they'd come to our side of the field so we could see who's making the tackles. I mean, they're so far away from us, we're not sure who's making all these tackles.
This is a really tough offense to figure out.
Yeah, it is. They got a lot of movement in the backfield.
We're going to bring up 3rd and a long 7 here. And they don't put anybody out for a pass. They got everybody in very tight right here.
Middle.
They went outside again that time with the ball, and they're picking up yardage. They're mixing up things really nice on that line. That's going to bring up 4th down, and it's going to be
Couple.
it's going to be a long 2. So I don't think Corinth's going to want to gamble here. You never know. They're down 14-0. They've gambled once very early in the game, and it cost them. But this is 4th, and it looks like a long 2, if anything. Back deep for Stillwater is Jake Reavers and the freshman Tyler Mason. This is going to be Corinth's first punt of the night. Not a good snap. Here comes Stillwater. And they got him deep in the backfield. That was led by number 55, Scott Mayo. And number 66, Jason Lyons. He never got his hands on the ball, Jeff. He kind of bobbled it after he did it, and he was dead after that.
Well, it was a low snap, and he didn't handle it properly, and Stillwater brought a lot of people, and the punter panicked, and he ended up taking off with it.
But he didn't kick it. I think if he kicked it, it would have been worse, Jeff.
Probably would have. Had 3 or 4 guys right there.
Okay, Stillwater, once again, the 3rd time tonight they've gotten deep in Corinth's territory on first down as they take the ball over. It looks like about a 27-yard line. McKeon gives it off to Callahan. He's still on his feet. He picked up about 4, at least 4 yards by Bill Callahan. Clock is running with 5:19 left to go in the first quarter.
That offensive line's just pushing Corinth backwards right now, giving us 4, 5, 6 yards on first down. With that, you're going to do a lot of things.
I'll tell you, you look over to the right and you hear the Stillwater varsity cheerleaders cheering. I'm wondering if they're saying, take a nice, easy drive in here. You know, it's only the first quarter.
Yeah, they'll be in good shape at the end of the year, I think. Real good shape.
Well, something there's going to be a thing after the year is over with, the cheerleaders against the football players in push-ups. Callahan, he's on the outside. He's got some running room. He's got the first down, and he looks like he stayed in bounds also. Big carry by Bill Callahan, the senior.
Looks like they got Baisley for the hard yards up the middle and kick Callahan around the outside with some speed.
I didn't think Bill had that much room on the outside, but he made it. He made room for himself.
Tyler, you got to hit somebody when you get out there.
They're picking up good chunks on first, second down with the run.
Okay, it looks like about 1st and 10. It looks like it's about the 12-yard line. I got a bad angle here, but I'd say it's on about the 12, maybe 13-yard line for Stillwater. 1st and 10 on Corinth's 13-yard line. McKeon, the quarterback. Oh, Stillwater jumped. Stillwater jumped, and he knew he jumped. We had about 2 or 3 guys jump on that play.
That was my little guy.
He was one of them. He was one of the 3.
He was the first one.
He was.
He knew it. He knew it, and he banged his head a little bit with the hands. He knew he made the mistake. 4:16, and Stillwater has a 1st and 15 from about the 18-yard line right now. That line's been working hard, very hard. This time the snap is the Callahan. He goes outside. Somebody tried to shirk tackle him, and it won't work on Bill Callahan. He got the 5 yards back and a little bit more also.
Yep, that time Baisley sprung him free around the outside with a good block in the backfield. And he picked up probably what they lost on that.
Baisley's been throwing some big blocks for Bill this year, big blocks.
10 on that one.
Yeah, looks like
He got at least 9 on the play for sure. It could be closer to 10. It brings up 2nd and a long 5. Let's put it that way. 3:27 and clock is running here to go in the first quarter in Corinth. McKeon at the quarterback, Baisley and Callahan in the backfield. Tyler Mason is off to the right. He gives it to Callahan again, and he didn't get much on that one. Bill might have got a yard, maybe a yard and a half on that one. It's going to bring up a big 3rd down here for Stillwater.
That time the Corinth defense penetrated nicely. That time held Callahan to about a 1 or 2 yard gain.
It's at the most he got was 2. It looks like 3rd and from this angle maybe 3. We're in 4 down territory, but we also have number 1 on our team. That's number 1, Dan Farrell. I like to see him punch it in. I know the cheerleaders need the exercise. This time it goes to Callahan again. It's going to be awful close, I think. It's going to be awful close to the first down. Some fans are yelling for face masks. There was no flags on the play. It's going to be awful close. And they're going to measure. It's going to be officials. No, it's Corinth calling a timeout. They haven't moved the sticks yet, so we don't know how close they are to the first down or if they got it or not. Nope. They got 4th down up, and it looks like it's going to be 4th, and it's going to be what Corinth had, maybe about a foot. I'm surprised Coach DePiano wasn't asking for a measurement. Doesn't he have the right to ask for a measurement when it's that close?
Sure does.
I mean, I'm sure he'd rather punch it in than have Dan go out there and kick the 3-pointer.
I'm sure he'll go for it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, we're back on after a Corinth timeout. This might be a critical timeout by Corinth. They're trying to stop Stillwater's momentum here. It's 4th and about a foot for Stillwater, deep in Corinth territory, very deep in Corinth territory. You almost think McKeon's going to keep this one. He's got a man open, but he's got 2 guys in his way, and he decides to run it himself. Wow, did he get hit? Boy, did he get popped. It seems where they're going to mark the ball now. I think he's got the first down. It is a first down. DJ McKeon on the first down. Well, he had 2 guys hot and in pursuit of him. Boy, but he got popped just as he made the first down.
Yeah, that was a great effort right there. He gave himself up for the team to get the first down. Try to punch it in for 7 here.
Okay, we're deep in. I think we might be inside the 5 right now. I'm not sure. According to scoreboard, we might be on the 1 yard line.
Looks like we're at the 1.
This is usually Baisley or Callahan time right here. And they give it to Callahan, and he's in for the touchdown. Bill Callahan. We're still in the first quarter. I think I just saw one cheerleader put out a white flag. I'm not sure. With 1:38 left to go in the first quarter, it's Stillwater 20, Corinth nothing, as Dan Farrell goes out on the field one more time here. And once again, the Stillwater offensive line makes big holes for Callahan and Baisley.
Yeah, he smelt the end zone that time, and about the 1 yard line, took a dive in and scored the points.
Okay, Farrell getting ready to kick the ball. High snap. He gets it off, looks real good. And it is. It's Stillwater 21, Corinth nothing. Big play on that drive was DJ McKeon on that quarterback rollout. He wanted to pass, but he had to keep it. He paid the price, but got the first down.
Yeah, that was some call right there. Everybody was expecting a run right up the middle or a quarterback sneak, and he rolled out. He bootlegged it right, and he had 2 defenders on him, and he took it in and took a nice hit for it, but got the first down. Great job.
Okay, it looks like we're going to be temporarily without the services of Brady Mahar. He's on the bench, and he's been looked at by our EMT, and right now with a 21-0 lead, I think Brady might as well take a good rest until he feels better.
2, 3, 4, 5.
We got a parent doing push-ups over here. I think it's Scott Mayo's mom. I'm not sure, but she's pushing him out.
13,
That's what it is.
15, 16.
Oh, we got that on film, Wayne? We got Mrs. Mayo on film over there? That's got to be a keeper. Dan Farrell getting ready to kick off. Here we go with the kickoff. And he boots this one into the end zone, out of the end zone. Oh, that's the one we wanted to see.
He's got a nice foot. He got it up in the wind a little bit, but I don't think he even needs the wind with his leg.
I'll tell you, that's the one we want to see. We want other teams to come and scout us and see where he puts that ball on the kickoff. It's nice to know you can't run it back.
I'm sure we got Scott Arbo here tonight.
No, we play Granville. And Granville's playing tonight at Hoosick Falls.
Granville next week?
We have Granville next week. It's a away game. It's one of those long trips. No, it's Granville next week. It's Schuylerville home the week after.
I thought we
That's what they pay me those big bucks for, to know what all that stuff. I'll tell you, well, here's a nice tackle by Tyler Mason. Boy, he wouldn't let go of him.
He plays a lot bigger than a freshman out there, I'll tell you. He's nice to watch. He hits hard, he tackles well, wraps you up, doesn't let you go.
And I'll tell you, it looks like they might be taking Brady to the hospital here. They got the stretcher coming over the sidelines. That never looks good. I'll tell you, I think Tad gave him a good assessment. I think he feels that he must need to go to the hospital for some x-rays.
Yeah.
And we might have a delay of game penalty here. No, it's a procedure penalty against Corinth. We're trying to watch 2 things at one time right now, and we got to make sure that Brady gets a good send-off here. I mean, this isn't something you want to see at a football game. Like I said, Baisley looked at him for quite a long time. He's one of the EMTs from Stillwater, and Corinth comes out of their huddle, getting ready for another play, trying to keep our eyes on Brady and on the football game at the same time. And there's a fumble. Stillwater has it. Stillwater definitely has the ball. It looks like Jake Reavers. That ball just got bobbled by the halfback. Reavers and I think Kenny Trendle were trying to both get it at the same time, and I think Reavers got it because of his height. Now we have the school nurse over there, Mrs. Peacock, checking Brady out, and they're going to put him on a board, it looks like also. They're not going to take too many chances here. Stillwater's taking over again, Jeff. And I don't even want to say where they are this time. I mean, they've never been in their own territory with the ball possession yet tonight. This is going to be very deflating. We're getting ready. I think they're going to bring the rescue squad right over here. This is something you really don't want to see.
For a second. For the confidence is still up.
Okay, after a timeout, we thought we were going to have somebody transport. Hopefully we're not going to. Stillwater's taking over. It looks like they're on about the 7-yard line of Corinth after a fumble recovery by Jake Reavers. See if we can get both teams back into the swing of things right here. Callahan's got the ball. He's got some running room. He's going to be awful close. He's got to be inside the 5 for sure. He's got to be right near the goal line. Callahan coming into the game had 24 points on the year. He's got, I think that makes 30. He looks like he's in on about the 2 or 3 yard line. It looks like about the 3 yard line, and we're not going to have another score in this period because the clock's going to run out on us. With 2 seconds, 1 second. That's the end of the first quarter here in Corinth. It's Stillwater 21, Corinth nothing as we change sides of the field. Okay, Stillwater and Corinth both back out on the field after we change the end of the first quarter here. And Corinth
This way now.
putting a lot more people in and out of the game before the snap of the ball. Wide left is Chris Johnson. Nobody at all is picking him up. I wonder if DJ McCune sees that. Oh, now they're moving the guy over there. In motion goes Chris Johnson. I'd say Callahan going to get the ball. He did. He's got the touchdown. Touchdown, Bill Callahan. Once again, the Stillwater Warriors open up a hole on that left side of that line. He went in standing up.
Yeah, that offensive line right now is just owning offense and defensive line are owning the game right now, and he just waltzing right in.
That time I saw 2 or 3 white flags from the cheerleaders. I don't know. I mean, we've only played 4 seconds into the second quarter. It's 27-0. And Dan Farrell once again gets ready to kick the extra point here. DJ McCune, the holder. And
The Bears are
the main thing right here is the snap.
into the woods.
Tell you, kid, this is not.
He backs up a little bit, waiting for the snap. Moves over to his right a little bit. And Corinth jumped off sides. They were way off sides. I don't think this is going to change Coach Stepano's thinking. They're going to probably just refuse the penalty. It's not. You don't want to be any closer than you are, unless you're going to go for the 2.
Looking for any edge they can get right now, I guess. Trying to get a little head start.
Brady Mahar now with a sweatshirt on and getting a little vote of confidence from Tad Baisley. It's got to be very frustrating when you're a starter and you're on the bench and your team's out there and you want to be out there so bad. But if you're hurt, you got to stay out there, and let the injury heal itself a little bit. Once again, Farrell get himself ready. Snap down, kick is up. It's into the woods. It's way into the woods. Once again, it's Dan Farrell with the extra point, and the Stillwater cheerleaders, with still 11:55 left to go in the first half, have to pump out 28 push-ups.
I'll turn my back.
I wonder if Mrs. Mayo is going to join them again this time. Wow, that brings them up to a grand total of 70 push-ups after they finish this 28, and we have a lot of game left. And nothing against Corinth. We're not trying to make a joke out of this by any means. And Mrs. Mayo's doing it when the only thing I can see on the outcome of this, Jeff, is you're going to see the second and third team in there very early in this game. There's no doubt about it. You're going to have a few starters in there to work with the kids, but I'll tell you, this is getting out of hand very early in the game, very, very early.
Which is good, you like to see the other kids that don't get a lot of playing time. You like to see them get some playing time, see what they can do, for next year and the following year.
There's no doubt about that. Once again, the number 1 weapon in the area, Dan Farrell, gets ready to kick off for Stillwater. And Farrell, he's going to put it right into the end zone. And that's a touchback. I think that's a new rule. It's an automatic touchback. That happened at the Mechanicsville game, and they were wondering why they couldn't run it out. I think if the ball goes in the end zone, you can't run it out. And Danny's got his foot behind him tonight. I'll tell you, the first one wasn't one of his tailor-made kicks, but it was very effective. But after that, it's been all spiral. Okay, Corinth trailing 28-0 will come out. First and 10 on their own 20, and that looks like Matt Callahan dropping a little bit of prevent defense. He's back so far right now.
These guys are doing it.
44 has the ball, and he slipped. I think he slipped because of number 5, Andrew Barber, got around the ankles and brought down number 44 for Corinth. Gain, I haven't seen him move the sticks yet. There may be no gain on that. Doesn't look like there's any gain at all. Tackle by number 5, Andrew Barber. And also in on the tackle, they're saying, is number 47, Tyler Mason. Looking for a pass play right here. He's got a man open, but great coverage that time by number 54, Mark Donovan. He's all over the place. He's unbelievable. And it looks like they picked up more than the yard marker got. Now he's moving it a little bit more. He looks like he only picked up about 3. Looked like he picked up about 5.
Well, it was second and 11, so you got.
Oh, that's right. All right. He got at least 4 on the play, and Baisley saw that pass play coming. He was trying to hold up his man at the line as much as he could. I don't know if you noticed that or not, Jeff. He was trying to hold up number 2 as much as he can right at the line. He's going to bang him again. You can see him hold. Nope, he didn't get a good shot at him that time. Tyler Mason, and he may have the first down. Once again, they go to their bread and butter man, number 44, Casey Barton. And once again, Corinth picks up a first down against Stillwater. This time on about the 32-yard line, maybe the 30, I'm not sure. They might even be, yeah, it's the 32-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, Corinth's got to try to get a little offense going here to keep their defense, they got to be exhausted. Got to keep their defense off the field for a little while.
Oh, my God. He got hit. There's a fumble. And Stillwater has it.
Andrew Barber.
No, it isn't. It's Mark Donovan with the fumble recovery.
Mark Donovan.
You saw that 5. You thought it was Andrew. It was 54, Mark Donovan. And I'll tell you, that quarterback took a heck of a hit, Jeff. I'll tell you, they're going to have to, I want Corinth to go in the shotgun or do something, so they can stay on the field. I mean, Stillwater's just getting in there. Once again, Stillwater takes over deep in Corinth territory.
Well, they've been doing it with their defense all year. I mean, our offense is working real well, but when you only have a quarter of the field to go, I mean, you can score a lot of points.
That's about, this. And official timeout right here. It looks like Stillwater's inside the 20 once again. They could be on about the 14-yard line.
I mean, Corinth is 80 yards to go in to get
I think Jake Reavers is coming over for a mouthpiece or something. There's something wrong right now.
That's his muscle.
Yeah, that's what it was, too.
His helmet went into the kid's stomach when he hit him. And his spine compressed, and he lost his breath. It's the muscle on this side of his spine.
Trying to get an injury right now. It may be a muscle problem, which that's very fixable. Here comes Stillwater on their first possession of this series. And McKeon, he's got a lot of room.
Wide open.
And Bill, oh my God! It doesn't get any better than that.
Too wide open that time. Oh my God, somebody blew coverage. He hit him right in the hands. Wrong spot, I guess.
DJ hits him right on the hands.
He did too.
Right on the hands, DJ. So Bill's going to go back and say, DJ, it was my fault. It wasn't yours.
That's for sure. What a call that was, boy.
I'll tell you. And better yet, Bill being so wide open, he had to throw him. DJ could have ran. He could have ran. I mean, he had so much protection.
If we got a lead, we're going to work on the passing game because we've been working.
They should. He's been overthrowing everybody most of the year.
And that time he didn't.
Right.
And that's something DJ's got to work on right here. He hit the man right in the hands right here. And once again they do. He's got a man over the middle.
Nice.
Oh, again, Jake Reavers. Another good. I thought that wasn't that bad of a thrown ball. It was low, but it was catchable.
Would have been a nice catch, but again, DJ threw the ball the only place he could with it that it wouldn't get picked off, and that's up to the receiver to come up with it.
Good throw.
It was.
Oh, this brings up third down. I like what's going on right here because we may see Danny Farrell in the game for a field goal attempt also.
Well thrown balls.
This will give him confidence too, throwing the ball. You know, if he can hit a couple nice throws, get it for the rest of the year.
I'll tell you, I almost look like for a little screen right here. He's throwing the ball long twice. A nice little screen right here. No, he's going to pitch out. Bill got away from one guy. He's on his way. And it's going to be awful close to a first down. And we got a bad angle on this side, but Callahan broke 2 or 3 tackles.
He did. I think he did that one all by himself. With somebody in the backfield, he got by him, and he made that play by himself.
And he got the first down, Jeff.
Most important, first down, Warriors.
And the cheerleaders, I don't know. I see 4 white flags now. They look at the look on their faces. They've done, what, 70 push-ups so far tonight? 70 push-ups they've done so far tonight.
95 if they can score.
I think the cheerleader moms are doing with them.
Huh? 105. What's there at 7?
First and 10 for Stillwater, deep in Corinth territory. In motion goes Callahan. DJ has Chris Johnson. Uh-oh. McCune throws the interception, but he gets big interception by number 21 for Corinth, Matt Marcotte.
Yep. DJ's mistake there was he looked at Metcalf the whole way, and the D-back read his eyes and stepped in front, picked it off. But to DJ's credit, he didn't give up. He came back, made the tackle, saved the touchdown. With the way the defense is playing, that's going to be big.
Did you see DJ turn on the overdrive? He really turned on. I think I saw a sigh of relief from the cheerleaders at the same time.
Yeah, I think so.
That's horrible to say, isn't it? I mean, you're up 28-0. You got cheerleaders. Just, take it in easy. Don't rush it in there.
Get out.
They're right in front of us right now. Uh-oh, Stillwater jumped. And look, 3 or 4 players from Stillwater jumped that time. And we got offsides on Stillwater. I'll tell you, for a team that does so well on defense, I don't know why they're that hungry.
A little anxious, maybe. I don't know. Everybody wants that tackle.
All I saw was the center from Corinth swallow hard when he saw Kenny Trendle get up. Kenny really jumped that time. He thought he saw the snap and he was moving. Pitch out goes to number 44, and he picked up at least 3 or 4. And Jason Lyons in number 71 exchange blows. And it's going to bring up second in about a short yard, more like a foot. You wonder if Corinth is just going to dive for the first down, or they're going to run a trick play here, being second down and so short.
Pause, they might try to get the first down. Even if they score, defense is going to have to come back on the field.
Stop. Right here.
Oh, big hole. Stopped by Kenny Trendle and Bill Callahan. Trendle tripped him up. Callahan finished him off.
Come on, guys, come on.
Big yardage by their main workhorse, Casey Barton. He's been doing the real brunt of the work for Corinth here tonight.
Come on, guys.
You got to say it's 28-0, but Casey's out there. He's earning every yard he gets here tonight. And another big hole. This time Mark Donovan on the tackle, and once again they give it to Casey Barton.
Too much, guys, too much.
Maybe the defense got getting a little relaxed because the offense is on the field so much.
I think so.
Come on, guys.
But you got to realize the offensive line is the defensive line.
I know when I said that earlier about the defense being tired, they're still on the field even when they're on the offense.
6:19. Is that a train or a whistle or what over in this line?
I think so.
Okay, Corinth is on the move. It's second in a short 5 here. Fumble, and Ryan Baisley had it. Tyler Mason has it. And once again, Stillwater. Ryan Baisley had it, and Tyler picked it up on him.
There's Tyler Mason. He seems like he's everywhere.
Let me get a balloon and bust it, because that's how Corinth's got to feel right now.
Yeah,
I mean, they're doing a great drive. They're moving the ball right up the gut on Stillwater, and they fumble. And Ryan Bays is going to think about that fumble all night long.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to. I'll tell you, Tyler Mason's got a nose for that ball, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
He showed it last week, and when he picked that ball in that Greenwich game, he didn't look back for a second.
He didn't look like he wanted to get tackled right there either.
Got a block, guys. Got a
Okay, once again, Stillwater takes over. This is the deepest they've ever been. I mean, the farthest away they've ever been, I should say. They're still in Corinth territory, but pitch out goes to Callahan. And we got some holding on Stillwater. I saw that. This is going to come back.
Did they throw a flag?
Well, we definitely got holding.
Tyler, or was that
It could have been
tackled the guy?
3 or 4 guys were holding shirts on that play. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be against Stillwater. It's going to bring the ball way back.
Right next to the play, basically tackled the guy.
Come on, guys.
Holding call on Stillwater.
I was wondering if the official saw it, because we had a real good view of it.
Haven't been too many flags this game yet. From the spot of the foul, too.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's go. Stop me.
Okay, now it's called air it out time if you want to.
Nice little screen right here would be nice.
Looks like second and about 23 yards, at least.
Is this first or second or first?
First down. First and about 23 after a holding penalty against Stillwater. There was quite a few culprits on that play.
Oh, you aired it out. Get it, Chris.
Well, he gave too many people a chance to catch that one, Jeff. He hung that ball up there, and Chris stayed with it. He had 2 defenders with him. But on a play like that, you got to really hit it in there. You hold the ball up like that. He gave both Corinth players a chance to get underneath it that time.
Yeah, that time Chris played a little bit of a defensive back right there too, trying to knock the ball down so it didn't get picked off.
Well, that brings up second and about 25 they got on the scoreboard. We'll call it about 25.
Get a little bit back at the time. You don't have to get the whole thing.
I'll tell you, Corinth is trying to go in a little prevent right here. I think they're expecting Stillwater to pass. Now will be a good time to see Ryan Baisley go right up the gut. It's going to be Callahan. And they got him in the backfield. And Corinth has started to come to life on defense. We got a loss of yardage right there.
Got a block. Come on, guys. You got a block.
Wonder if Stillwater is just taking the game a little bit for granted right now with a 28-0 lead. And, I know that line has to go both ways, but I'll tell you right now, Corinth is starting to come to life.
Got a block.
Yeah, it looks like right now Corinth's got the momentum and Stillwater doesn't, but it's actually the other way around. It doesn't look it.
Okay, this is 3rd and 29. You really don't want to do anything really dumb right here. You got a really good punter in Danny Farrell. The last thing you want to do is give up the ball to Corinth right in your own territory. McCune, he's going to go back to pass. He's got Jake Reavers wide open, and he lost his balance because he had running room. But the nice thing about that is we completed a pass.
Yeah, it was a nice safe play too, and Jake Reavers got good hands.
He proved it last year. Jake definitely proved it last year, and on the field comes Stillwater's weapon, Dan Farrell, will be doing his first punting of the evening. 3:46 clock is running left to go in the first quarter, this first half. Jason Lyons back there counting numbers right now and see if we got 11 or 10 or 12. I remember last week we had 10 players out there, and that's not a good thing. Snap is the big thing here again, and the snap is always the big thing. Gets the snap, and he gets not a bad boot. Call for a fair catch, it looked like.
Oh.
He called for a fair, I saw it, but
Yeah, he did.
I saw that, and then he decided to run. That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. You can't call for a fair catch and then take off. But I guess either that's a new rule or maybe he decided, 28-0, we're going to give it to him there. Farrell got his foot behind that. It was very close.
And as the guy dove, Danny jumped over him after he punted it.
Danny's got to take the lessons your brother took. Those acting lessons come in handy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Corinth is taking over 1st and 10. Boy, they're real deep in their own territory.
No, 15. 15, 20.
Pass! Here he comes.
Oh, wide open, too.
Wow, wide open.
Much room.
And he threw into his zone, and he hit his big receiver, finally, number 2. He's been looking for him all night. That's John Buttles. If I'm correct, that's John Buttles, who plays basketball for Corinth. And he's not bad a basketball player either. And he shows the height right out there.
Step it up. Come on, Matty.
I thought for sure, with all the time he had, that Stillwater had better defensive coverage on that play.
Just waiting for him to run his pattern.
How much time to throw?
I didn't throw.
Come on, guys.
Stillwater's got to dig in here. It's 2:50 left to go in the first half, and Stillwater's come unglued a little bit on defense. And I'm looking for a number. It looks like 47, Tyler Mason on the tackle. It is 47. Tyler Mason on the tackle that time. Pickup of about a yard.
Jason Willoughby for 1 yard gain.
Good crowd here.
2nd and 9.
Come on, defense.
Clock running at 2:18 left to go in the first half. Goes back to pass. Here comes Stillwater.
Get there.
Oh, he got hit.
Allen and Billy.
Billy hit him. He was just catching the ball, and Billy really hit him good.
Bring it in, Billy.
As Kenny Trendle comes out of the game. Must be one of those plays, 3rd down, they put another defensive back in.
They're starting to put some subs in. Playing some of the young.
Again, that guy was wide open, too. Good thing for the... Good thing.
Okay, 3rd and 9 here for Corinth. Clock is at 2:03 left to go in the first half.
Pass.
Here comes Ryan Baisley's got him, and he brought him down. Ryan Baisley with the sack.
Way to go, Ryan.
I'll tell you, he let number 2 go, and he decided to get the quarterback. And you saw him take one look at number 2 and said, that's it. He's all mine.
Untouched. Untouched to the quarterback.
All right, Ryan.
Big loss on the play. Loss of about almost 10 yards. Break 4th. And about 16 or 17 yards for Corinth. Looking for numbers out there. There's 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Back deep is the freshman, Tyler Mason.
11. 11.
Stillwater not taking any chances on bad snap. Really bad snap. Stillwater has it. Touchdown! Scott Mayo! Scott Mayo! Well, the offense don't have to come on the field, and the cheerleaders are looking down.
They can't even. You said when we had the ball, the snap is all the...
If Danny Farrell makes this point, that'll be 95 push-ups.
That's what
Pardon?
I said.
105?
I said 95 too, 105.
105 push-ups.
70 and then 35, yeah.
I see a lot of white flags down by the cheerleaders. They're just praying.
Or if he doesn't make it.
Oh, really? Better them than me, I guess, huh? I couldn't. No way.
Bad snap.
Snap.
And it's going to be 104. And McCune just held on to the ball. Danny looking for a little run in the room. And I said that's the key to the thing is the snap. It's the most important thing is the snap.
You can have a good kicker, but if you don't have a good snap, you don't have a good hold, the kick means nothing, you know?
With 53 seconds left to go, the cheerleaders are going to come up to 104 push-ups here in the first half.
104 right now.
Scott Mayo's mother should be pumping these out for us because it's her touchdown.
7,
Yeah,
8,
they're doing it. They're using the air.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
I don't know if we're going to have time to watch all their push-ups, Wayne. We're getting ready for the kickoff right here. I'll tell you one thing. You got to give these. So, my daughter's over there. She's sucking wind big time. She's doing more. She was just clipped. Is that it? We got to have a flag. That looked like a clip. That looked like a clip. We got to throw a flag there.
She's letting her know about it too. Look at.
We're gonna have a flag on that. Here comes Dan Farrell with the kickoff, and it's gonna be a hard one to control, and it's deep in Corinth territory.
Get at him! Get at him! Ooh, yeah. Nice hit.
Okay, it looks like Mike's opponent on the tackle, and who else? So we got one other player in on it besides Mike's opponent. Could be number 23, Matt Callahan was in there also. And number 30. What's Jackson's first name, number 30? Scott Johnson also in on the play. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. 34-0 Stillwater. And the cheerleaders are definitely going into the weight room at halftime.
Not the best luck when it comes to jinxes. I'll just shut up for now.
I'll tell you what, I wonder what Corinth is going to do right now with 34-0, if they're going to
Probably
just sit on it and go in there in the locker room and think about what's going on here.
It's a good way to fumble, give up more points.
Looks like Kenny Trendle, one of the players in on the tackle that time for Stillwater. And the clock's at 34 seconds and it's ticking. I'll tell you, I'd like to see a lot of subbing here in the second half. 34-0. I'd leave some starters in there to help the subs, to get them a little more confidence. But we got to get these players in here, for you never know what's going to happen. Like, you got Brady Mahara on the bench right now, and you got Todd McDonald filling in for him right now.
He's doing a nice job.
No mistakes, no mistakes.
And Bill Callahan is being carried, and we got a flag on the play. This may be a face mask.
Or a late hit.
Flag on play.
Boy, we don't want to see a late hit or a face mask.
Time runs out the first half.
They give him one more play.
Personal foul against Corinth.
Hey, Bray.
And Stillwater's going to do the right thing here and refuse it. And we can end on that penalty, I think, because it wasn't against the defense.
Oh, it was against them?
It was against the offense.
I thought it was against us.
And Stillwater's going to refuse, and we're going to end the first half on that play. Here in Corinth, not a bad evening. It's Stillwater 34, Corinth nothing. And our cameraman says he needs about a 15-minute break here, so we're going to give it to him. Stephen McBride, yeah, he's up there. Okay, as we get ready for, unfortunately, Corinth has to kick off to Stillwater because Stillwater kicked off. This official here, I definitely know him. He looks very familiar. He's done a lot of games that we've seen in Stillwater over the years.
Barring a good run back, this will be the first time we're in our own territory with the ball.
Callahan has the kickoff. He found an opening. Oh, my God.
Almost did, too.
He saw that seam, and 41 doesn't get there. Callahan's on his way to the races. And Stillwater's going to take over in their own territory for the first time tonight. They've been in their own territory. They got pushed back, but they've never taken over. It looks like about the 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
The good thing about this, we might actually see some plays right in front of us. Ball being back there.
Okay, Stillwater still got their, it looks like their starting 11 still out there.
Guys, come on, Todd, got a block.
34-0, 11:43 left to go in the third period. Where this will be the first play of scrimmage from the line for Stillwater. Handoff is the Callahan, and he had a burst of speed. He's on his way. Oh, late hit there. 54, real late hit.
Oh, Rock, late hit. Rock, that cheap shot on number 20.
Callahan was down, and 54 came on real hard. We really don't need that.
Cheap shot there, Rock. Come on, cheap shot. Don't let it get out of hand. If they do cheap shots, they'll be retaliating. Way to block, line. Way to block. Ram it down their throat. Ram it down their throat. They want to play cheap.
We just woke up the fans.
Yeah. Hopefully woke up the offense.
Nobody else spoke.
Handoff is to Baisley, and He's going to get 2 yards the hard way. They're still blowing the whistle and they're still hitting.
Play the whistle.
Baisley wouldn't go down.
Nope.
He would not go down.
54 with the tackle.
He was the late hitter for him on the last play. That's Nate Baker, if I'm right, 54. Baisley picked up at least 2. I thought he picked up around 2, and they were a hard 2.
Yeah, they were.
10:20 left to go in the third period here. Johnson is wide right. Baisley and Callahan in the backfield. McKeon at the quarterback. Gives off to Baisley again. He follows blockers.
About 4, it looked like.
He ran right up Jake Reavers that time.
Where the block, guys? Where the block?
That picks up about another 3. Brings up 3rd and 5 for Stillwater. You almost would like to see DJ go to the air right now. I know we're leading 34-0, but we got to open up that air game a little bit.
Come on, boys. Come on, Kenny. Got a block.
They're splitting Reavers out a little bit for this play.
Chris Johnson inside handoff.
And it looked like a face mask. It looked awful close. 54 with the hit.
Up in there. Closed up foot.
Yep.
Wasn't a bad call, but Corinth stayed at home. Brings up 4th down. That brings out Danny Farrell.
Stillwater, 4th and 5.
I know this is getting a little extravagant here. I'd like to see him try a field goal from here. See how far he can really kick it.
Well, let's see. From here, where's the ball?
Well, you got to add 10 yards to it. Remember that.
At 17.
A 65-yard field goal.
17 from where the ball's hiked. 7 yards back and then 10 yards farther.
Good snap this time. Oh, Jason Lyons just threw somebody down. Fumble! Stillwater's got it. Stillwater's got it.
He's number 80. He's number 80.
Mike Morelli on the fumble recovery. Mike Morelli.
Hey, offense, here we go again.
Better off calling a fair catch.
We have a flag down. Oh, we had a flag down.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
It must be against. It must be against Corinth. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Personal foul against Corinth, and it's refused.
First down, Stillwater. Let's get some points. Come on, we need some points. It's too close. Let's go.
And once again, the offense back out on the field.
We're going to move.
Stillwater takes over.
I'll tell you, Corinth has just turned the ball over one too many times tonight.
I think he called out about 6 too many times.
I'm afraid to ask for a Frucci fumble the way things are going. It's like rubbing it in. McKeon wants to pass. He's got a man open in Baisley. Touchdown, Ryan Baisley! I don't think his dad saw it. He heard it, but he didn't see it. Ryan Baisley on the pass from DJ McCune. And Stillwater has a touchdown by air. And the Stillwater cheerleaders are just so excited right now.
How many touchdown passes is that for him on the air? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Is he throwing it? Did he throw it in the McKenna game? McKenna first one?
No.
That's his first one then.
It's 40. What's the push-up count up to now?
44.
144 or 145.
As Dan Farrell gets ready for the extra point. Snap it. Oh, fake.
Oh, he's got him too.
And it's good.
Or 146.
And the Stillwater cheerleaders are jumping with glee. They got to do 42 more push-ups.
Little salt in the wound right there.
Oh, that really rubbed it in.
I don't know why we would do that.
I don't know why he did that.
To me, that looked like it was a set play. That was a good snap.
It was a set play. It had to be.
And you saw Danny get out of the way. He didn't hang around.
It was a good practice pass play.
Record of 151 push-ups. We've got 5 to go to catch up to first round.
We're up to 100.
Come on in, Chico.
Cheerleaders are now up to 146 push-ups. Danny Farrell ready to kick off right now, so we're going to have to get away from the girls for a second, Wayne, and get right up here because they got 42 to push out.
They'll be there a while.
Hey, Chris.
7, 8, 9,
I wanted to ask him.
11, 12, 13,
Hey, Chris.
14, 15.
Was that a set play?
Dan Farrell really didn't get behind that one at all. Trying to get some numbers. 57 was there. And number 35, I think. 35 is Pat Dooley. And 57, Logan Bentley.
I just yelled at Chris Johnson. He said on that fake extra point, only 2 people knew about the play. And that was the holder and Jake Rivers who went out.
Well, that's good. The line held. That's the main thing.
He said we didn't even know about the play.
It's 42 to nothing, and so far I still don't see any subs in there.
There goes Jake.
Oh, Jake hit him.
Yep.
Jake really hit him. Nobody hit Jake, and Jake hit the quarterback.
Give him some more! Flag over there,
One more rookie alumni, Lori Woodcock, come on over behind the home team.
It does look like there's a flag in that backfield. It's something on the... and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 as Jake Reavers went in untouched. 6:37 left to go in the 3rd period of play here. Big hole, and he's on his way.
He's gone. Too.
He's gone.
That's Billy can catch him.
Touchdown, Corinth! Casey Barden. That's the 2nd time this year Stillwater's been scored upon.
Wow.
Hopefully our cameraman got all that so Coach DePano can look and see what happened on that play. What broke down on defense.
I think the defensive backs got sucked up thinking it was a run, and once you get by that first wave of defenders, there's nobody back there.
And he turned on some afterburners.
Yeah,
Did he or didn't he?
Callahan's got some speed, and he
Both Callanans got speed.
they broke away from him.
And Corinth is going to do the big thing here. They're going to go for 2. You can't blame them. Paisley had him, and he made the pass a little bit too tough for the Hudak and broken up. And Stillwater with 6:02 left to go in the 3rd period of play. Had 42 to 6 on a great touchdown run by Casey Barden. How many yards was that, Jeff? That had to be around 50 yards at least.
The ball was back here, so it was probably close.
No, I think it was more up here. 55? 55-yard touchdown run by Casey Barden.
Donna Briner, come on over, Donna Briner.
Callahan.
5, 9, 11. Well, they don't have Tyler's over here. Here he is.
Go to the edge, onside kick! Onside kick here! Watch out! Go to the edge! Let's go! Here it comes!
Gonna go out of bounds. Gonna go out of bounds. Let it go, Bill. Let it go. And that's a tough break for Corinth. That's a penalty. And I think they get the ball at the 35-yard line. I'm almost sure that's a... He had 3 choices, and one of them is getting the ball at the 35. And that's what I think Stillwater's going to do. They're going to take it at the 35.
Why not?
Be rubbing it in, trying to have him kick off again. Andrew Barber may be in at quarterback right now. He's out there.
Looks like he might be.
Barber's
Billy Callahan coming out for a breather also. Back in the game is Kenny Trendle.
Well, I see DJ on the sideline, so.
And Ryan Baisley's on the sidelines also. The whole entire backfield is now on the sidelines. So I'm trying to get some numbers back there.
It's like Callahan 23 back there.
Number 30 is a Johnson.
Scott.
Scott Johnson's back there.
Pat's not in. Pat's over 600.
Nice block.
Hold on to it.
Big time run.
22.
Number 22, that's Anthony Lennox on the carry. And a first down.
Out of about 12 yards, 13 yards on the play.
I like what Coach Stepano's doing right now. He's got the offensive line in there to help the guys. And he's slowly putting in the second team out there in the backfield and letting them see what it is with the front line right in front of you. And they opened up a big hole, and Anthony Lennox made a big run on that, getting the first down. He got about 11 or 12 on it.
Come on, guys. Come on. Show them what you're
Andrew Barber now in at quarterback. He's got Lennox, Johnson, and Dooley in the backfield. He hands off again to Lennox. And he picked up about 2 on the play.
All right. Keep it on the ground, boys. Keep it on the ground.
Now in the game, another new number. Bill Ormsby now in the game for Stillwater. Number 56. Mark Donovan out.
Hey, Mark. What a play, Mark.
A lot of time left in the second half for these kids to get a lot of good playing time.
Yeah, that's good.
Like I said, Bill Ormsby now in the game. Jake Reavers is wide right.
Metcalf left.
Scott Mayo still at the center.
Yep, guy.
Handoff is to Pat Dooley.
Good run.
Pat Dooley on their carry. A big gainer right there. And Kenny Trendle lets him know it too. Nice to see the seniors pick up the underclassmen on plays like that. Nice run by Lennox and Dooley. Now in the game also is Mike Morelli. He's recovered a fumble for us tonight, but now he's in the game also.
He's wide right.
That means Reavers must be out.
Yep, he's out. He's over here. So, yep, right there.
Let him play.
Barber at the quarterback. In motion goes Johnson. Right up the middle goes number 35, Dooley. And he's hit by a host of Corinth players, and I mean a host. Dooley not going outside this time. He's going right up the gut. He picked up about 3 yards the hard way.
Yeah, it's nice to see this offensive line open up some holes for these young kids, give them a little confidence.
You still got Scott Mayo out there. You still got Jason Lyons out there. Todd McDonald's been out there most of the game right now. Barber's still at quarterback. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little pass play here. Oh, we jumped.
Metcalf.
Number 2 kind of drew him offside. He could move, and Metcalf can't. Dave won a really good soccer player turned football player full time.
Yes.
I know Coach Villa can't be too happy about that.
Speed out there at the wideout.
Okay, Stillwater in second and about 12 after the penalty. This time you got, is that Metcalf wide left? And Morelli wide right. Dooley right behind Barber. In motion goes, I think it's Johnson. Oh, Barber's going to get hit. Boy, is he going to get hit. He did the right thing. He tucked it in.
No sense in forcing it.
Didn't get that much time at all, Andrew. We had people in his face before he even knew what was going on.
Yeah, left side of the line collapsed that time.
I think that was Anthony Lennox that was in motion that time.
22?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go, Jay. You got a block. Come on, Scott. Let's go.
Lennox and Dooley are in the backfield for Stillwater.
First string line. Come on, let's go.
Barber right up to the gut. It's Dooley again. And he got the first, no, he got back to the first down marker. I thought he was going to say he got the first down. And Pat wasn't afraid to use that left hand. You see that?
Let me see, it's at the 35, it's at the 31, 48-yarder.
Let's do a field goal.
It'd be a 48-yarder.
That would be rubbing it in also.
Just, I thought it'd be neat to see if you could do it.
42-6 is
If it was maybe inside the 40, 35 or so, you've done it before, you'd probably try it.
And it's really out of Danny's range to punt right now. He put it probably up by where the rescue squad is. So we're going to try to go for it on 4th and 8. And Corinth thought we were either going to punt or do something else. So they're bringing everybody up in tight now.
I like to see Metcalf. I like to see Metcalf here. Oh, you're going to run it.
That's Lennox, and he's tackled in the backfield. Stillwater gives up the ball on downs as he's tackled by John Buttles as John got in on the play. And Corinth will take over, and we're coming to the end of the third period here with only 4 seconds left to go in the third period.
So it's 7 yards back, and then so it's 10 yards back there. 7, so it's 17 more. The ball's spotted. It's 7.
It's the end of the period now. At the end of 3 periods of play here in Corinth, it's Stillwater 42, Corinth 6. Okay, as we change sides for the last time in the game, we're getting ready to start the 4th period of play here in Corinth. And Corinth has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line, maybe 38-yard line.
Who's 23 out there?
23 is Matt Callahan.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, most starters.
All the starters are back in the game on defense. Donovan slowed him up, and he was finished off by Lyons, but Donovan definitely tripped him up. Mark Donovan. Once again, they give it to their workhorse, Casey Barden. He picked up 6 on the play. Corinth's formation baffles me, the way they tighten up like that, and there goes somebody in motion. And we got oh, he got popped. Almost intercepted by Matt Callahan.
Read it. Yeah, that read nice.
And the passer got leveled on that play. Oh my God, he never saw Baisley coming. Baisley and Reavers. Oh my God. And luckily they hit him just as he released.
That play didn't work all last week either. Greenwood's tried that the whole second half. The whole 4th quarter kept trying that play.
It brings up 3rd and about a long 4 here for Corinth. Whoa, what a hit that time right there. Let me get that guy's number for sure.
Jason Lyons.
66,
Jason Lyons.
McDonald. McDonald was there.
Jason Lyons first.
Jason Lyons, the first one on the hit. Boy, that was a nice hit, too.
First down. They got it.
I've never seen a ball harder to foul than fouling Corinth when they got it.
They got guys going all over the place.
And they do it in uniform.
I know.
I don't see anybody bunking into anybody.
Yep.
Everybody watch them play them.
And then in those dark uniforms, hide the ball. You don't know who's got it.
Look at that tight formation. It's unbelievable.
Right there.
Fumble.
And we got it. Stillwater got it. And it's Ryan Baisley once again. This time he's decided to get right on it.
Caused by number 77. Who's that?
Todd McDonald caused the fumble. Recovered by number 44, the junior, Ryan Baisley. And the entire first team almost came off the field on that one. Everybody was coming off. So you got a lot of new people out there. Jason Lyons is still out there. But you got a lot of new people. There goes Kenny Trendle back out there.
Metcalf's still out there, but then again, it's this is his first year, so he's basically
a rookie.
So timeout.
Corinth would like a timeout with 9:48 left to go in the game. Corinth calling timeout at Stillwater 42, Corinth 6. Okay, after a Corinth timeout, we're back on here. Andrew Barber in at quarterback still.
Full house backfield.
I think Dooley and Lennox are back there. I don't know who else is back there with him. It may be Johnson. In motion goes Johnson. And Dooley gets it up the middle. And he got about 6 or 7 on that one.
He did. That was a nice run. Somebody opened up a hole for him, and he got a good chunky yardage out of it.
I'll tell you, they are opening up the middle for this young team. Clock is running at 9:12, and cheerleaders are saying, take your time. No, there's no rush. Just nice long drive. Run that clock with it. In motion again goes Johnson.
Same play.
Dooley up the middle again, and this time he probably has the first down.
Looks like it.
First down. Right? Gotta be first down. First down.
Now that half the crowd is left, they're getting ready to call the 50-50.
Makes sense.
Already called.
Did they?
Yeah, I did. Somehow 8-2. I think so, yeah.
Well, they're going the other way with that.
Johnson in motion once again. Barber hands off to Dooley again. He's got some running room. And he's still running. And he's still running. Boy, I'll tell you, Pat Dooley, he is really opening eyes here tonight.
Yeah, that was a nice run. They've run the same play, except went the other way with it.
Pat Dooley's only a sophomore as I'm looking at the program.
He runs hard.
And out of the game comes a real fierce competitor. Jason Lyons comes out of the game. Ormsby back in there. And 82, Martin Maloney now in the game for Stillwater. Trying to get all these players that are in there. In motion goes Johnson. Dooley gets it once again. This time he may only have got a yard or two. Leonard Ashley now in the game for Stillwater, number 78. I don't know who's the center right now, but I think we've got a whole new team in there. I don't even think Scott Mayo's in there right now. Official timeout right here. Logan Bentley now up on the line. Scott Mayo is still in there, and Kenny Trendle is still in there also. Okay, you got Johnson, Dooley, and Lennox in the backfield for Stillwater. Barber is at the quarterback.
Guys gotta get closer.
Lennox has it.
Oh.
He's trying to get outside. He had some running room.
Come on, guys.
Now in the game is Paul McManus going in the game for Stillwater. Out of the game comes Kenny Trendle.
All right, Kenny.
I think Scott Mayo might be the only starter left in there right now. Johnson goes in motion. Barber up the middle. He keeps it. And he picked up at least 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Brings up 4th down. That was a nice little tricky call because, again, Johnson went in motion and everybody was expecting the handoff. He took it right up the middle. 4th and a couple.
I think Danny Farrell's taking off his shoes and everything. He's done for the night.
Unless he's got to kick off, maybe. I don't know if they score.
They can use Jake Reavers.
Oh, yeah.
4th down at 5:21 left to go. I'm sure the Warriors, the second team, would like to punch one in, at least get the first down here to keep the clock moving. And he didn't get it. It might have been Dooley. I don't think he got it, though. He definitely came up short.
There goes the starting defense. I see Zappone going out there.
Yeah, we got some new players. Jason Tromans is going out there. Mike Sapone's out there. Jason Watson's out there right now. A lot of second teamers. Todd McDonough, who's played most of the game, is going out there.
Done a nice job.
Jason Lyons. .441 left to go in the fourth period here. Tackle by number 88, Jason Wasson.
One on the clear, looking for Sherry Wells. Anderson.
4:24 left to go, and the clock is running. Looks like they still got Matt Callahan in there, deep safety.
Yep.
Barber's still in there. Tyler Mason's still in there.
That's got to be most.
Jason Lyons.
That's it.
Well, I'll tell you, there was a lot of pursuit, good pursuit that time by Stillwater.
That's awful close.
Clock is still running at 3:44 left to go in the game. Stillwater almost expecting Corinth to pass on every play. Jason Watson in the backfield with Barber and Callahan.
Pass!
Andrew Barber looks like he wants to come out. Number 82, Mark Maloney, goes in the game right now. Barber may have a slight injury. Seems to be favoring one of his foot. You know, it looked like his right foot or something.
Well, he's hit.
Pass play coming up. Almost intercepted. Ball got tipped.
82 tipped it first.
That was tipped by Martin Maloney. Just entered the game.
Almost picked off by Callahan on a deflection.
4th and 7 from the 27-yard line.
It brings up fourth down, and you almost feel for Corinth right here. What are they going to do right here with 2:24 left to go?
So we're at Granville next week?
We're at Granville next Saturday. The bus is leaving sometime Friday night.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to get there.
And he goes back to pass. He got Zapone right in his face. And a nice catch. What a nice catch by number 2, Buttles.
Yeah,
And the only reason he caught that is because of his height. I'll tell you that.
Jason Watson was the defender, and he took his eye off the ball to watch the receiver, and complete pass.
Mike Zapone was about 2 steps away from getting to the quarterback on that play. I don't know if you noticed that. He's the guy that's going to hit Buttles right now, supposedly.
Pass! Get up! Come on, we're holding on the line, ref! We're holding on the line!
1:48 left to go in the game, and Corinth is trying to get onto the board one more time. They're still in their own territory. Buttles,
Okay, we'll see you again, probably. I'm sure we will. Pass! Get him!
Picked off.
that's picked off by Matt Count. He almost got tripped by his own. Uh-oh. Matt likes to run. There's no doubt about that. He was looking for a seam.
Yeah, he was.
Tom McDonald comes off huffing and puffing. He's had a big game tonight.
Yes.
Number 77.
Good job by offense and defense.
Way to go, Todd!
Took it to him early and often.
I wonder who's out there for the quarterback right now. It's DJ out there. That means Barber's injury. He's not going to go back in the game.
First offense.
All right, Pete. I got to go to work.
All right, nice working with you, Jeff.
My pleasure.
We'll see you at Granville, I hope.
Yeah, I'll be at Grand.
All right.
Take care. See you, Wayne.
See you.
57 seconds left to go, and you almost think Coach Stepano's going to take a couple of knees right here. I know the second team wants to run the ball, but looks like the whole first unit is in there, and that's what they might do right here. DJ might just nail right down. That was Baisley right up the middle. And I don't know how many timeouts anybody's going to call any timeout. That might be one of the last plays of the game. 35 seconds and the clock is running.
Get anybody hurt.
McManus going in the game for Baisley. What's that? Yeah, I know.
Coming out wounded warriors. That's it, game's over.
Two. And that's the end of the game here in Corinth. The final score, Stillwater 42, Corinth 6. And hopefully Andrew Barber and Ryan Baisley aren't hurt too bad. They got hurt very late in the game. Also hurt tonight was Brady Mahar. He's still out there wearing just a sweatshirt right now. And both teams go through the line shaking hands. And Corinth just made a few too many mistakes tonight. I mean, they turned the ball over at least 6 times, maybe 7 times tonight. I mean, I think at least 7 times, I'd say, they turned the ball over. And, geez, it's just hard to say. I know Coach Stepano like player of the game. The game was over very early in the first quarter, and a lot of the credit to Baisley and Callahan for getting those 2 touchdowns was that offensive line. Boy, they opened up holes that were just unbelievable.
I think they should just give it to the offensive line.
That's a great award. We're going to give the player of the game to the entire offensive line. They just did a tremendous job tonight. Unfortunately, they were out on the field quite a bit tonight because of all the costly turnovers. So the game ball goes to the entire offensive line of Stillwater, and they're in the huddle right out there right now. Our next game is at Granville. Bus is leaving around 7:30 Friday night. It's an overnighter.
Are you done yet?
And I guess my cameraman wants me to shut up and go home. So from FD&P and a lot of help from Wayne and Jeff, we're going to see you next Saturday. And hopefully we'll have great weather like we've had every game so far this year in Granville.